Apparently, Elon Musk claims that chess is too easy.
Play chess when I was a kid. I was on the school chess team, but I find chess is like it's a simple game, frankly, in my opinion. There's a strategy game called Polytopia, which you can get on your phone, which I think is probably the best strategy game.
Download it now.
Polytopia.
You think chess is simple?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay.
How about Connect Four?
He is such an embarrassing human being. And this video is from 2023, I believe. This is May 9th, 2023. I guess this is before it was revealed that he was like lying about his expertise at Diablo 2 or whatever the hell, Diablo 4, lying about his expertise with Path of Exile or whatever it was called, before he was exposed as a complete fraud. And looking back at some of the shit that he said, like all those years ago, it is so cringy and painful and stupid.
Sorry?
Oh, Connect 4 is a real
Connect
game.
4 is simple too.
Very simple.
They're mocking him, right?
Well,
Very simple.
But chess
To
is
who,
come
though?
on now.
No, chess. I mean, you only have 64 squares. There's no fog of war. There's no tech tree. You know.
Oh my God. So you think that real-time strategy games, RTSs, are superior to chess because there are more options to it then? Really?
But he already
So you
did
start
this.
adding fog of war tech tree, have like 400 squares. You know, a very wide range of units.
By the way, the algorithm is hitting me hard right now, completely ignoring me. So I'd appreciate if you watch to the end of the video. Having increased watch time as a percentage and a raw number is what pushes the video further. Also check out my books, owenmorgan.com. All right, back to the video. Oh my God, dude. He's doing this thing that he's done for years where he tries to make it out like his brain is too big and complex to be worthy of expending energy on such a simple game as chess. Like, really. It's a strategy game. It's very, very complex if you want to be good at it. And the fact that he says that chess is not complex tells me he has no fucking clue what he's talking about. Has he literally ever played a game of chess? In all seriousness, he probably has played a game of chess. He just wants to make himself look way bigger and better than he is. Andrew Tate, on the other hand, to my knowledge, well, Andrew Tate's dad, I believe, was really, really good at chess. Like, he was almost Grandmaster level, I think. And I believe that Andrew Tate kind of picked up on that, like, love of the game from his dad. I would love to see these two, Andrew Tate and Elon Musk, sit down together and play a game of chess. That would be so deeply entertaining to me. I need it.
You can build any unit. You know, wide range. Then the degrees of freedom are just so much greater than chess.
So you're raw as fuck in chess, right?
well, are you undefeated in chess is the real question.
I was pretty good at chess as a kid.
I bet you were totally.
Have you been beat?
Yeah, I still like I won every game.
He says he won every game. Are you serious with this? I'm sorry. Did I mishear?
Have you been beat?
Yeah, I still like I won every game.
It sounds like he just said I won every game.
But you know, I guess when I came to the conclusion that like computers are going to get better than humans
Oh yeah,
by
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
a lot.
that's when it gets
So
boring, huh?
yeah, I mean, I didn't want to spend like a massive amount of effort just understanding a zillion sort of knight bishop combinations
For
with
sure.
2 pawns and game bullshit.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
Was there?
What is he saying that like AI is going to understand chess and be able to win all the matches? So there's no point in him playing any of the matches? Like, why do you think people do things? Do you think people do things? Do you think it's possible maybe people do things for fun just because they enjoy it? This is an absolutely bizarre thing to hear somebody talk about. Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm curious now.
Yo, you got a great laugh.
I am curious now.
Yeah,
like,
best laugh, bro. You got a
Do
great
you-
laugh. Is it this?
yeah, it's great.
Okay, yeah, I am gonna cringe at that just a little bit. For a couple of reasons. Let me change the scene, by the way, back to the game. Yeah, I mean, I guess what I would cringe at is pretty simple. Which is that there are a couple things. Anybody who says they never lost in chess, first of all, like there's something going on.
Yeah, they're completely full of shit. Like, losing is part of learning to play it well. But Elon, certainly at the time and now, wants to give people the impression that he's some kind of a special, like, unique, intelligent being. I mean, my kid was at school the other day. It's kind of there are some conservative people at the school. And she said she heard two girls talking to each other, and one of them said, Trump and Elon Musk are basically like gods, and they're just here trying to help us. That is a layer of delusion that I can't even touch.
Also, it's funny too because like he was part of the PayPal mafia, and like legitimately Peter Thiel, who actually was part of that whole group. I mean, it's like a 2,300 player, like dedicated a lot of time.
Had no idea. Interesting.
So a lot of that is just pretty funny to hear. Because yeah, he's just kind of like saying stuff. Like probably what happened is he played a little bit as a kid. He probably played on the school chess club. Probably like okay, nothing special, and that's just how it went, kind of.
That is absolutely wild, man. Peter Thiel, by the way, if you guys are unfamiliar with some of the insane shit that he said, Peter Thiel was one of the original backers of PayPal. In fact, there's a picture of Peter Thiel and Elon Musk sitting together. Here you go. They started PayPal and they started X.com and it merged with PayPal. So I don't even remember now. Anyway, on the left is Peter Thiel, on the right is Elon Musk before the hair plugs and all that stuff. Unfortunate looking fella, right? When you don't have billions of dollars to invest in like hair plugs and plastic surgery. Anyway, Peter Thiel went on to invest in Facebook. So he got filthy rich from PayPal, and then he got even filthier rich from Facebook. And he's been investing in like these far right movements forever. And he famously said this not too long ago. This is from 2024, early August.
I always think that there are ways in which the 2020s in the U.S. We need to rethink things. There are ways it resembles, Weimar Germany in the 1920s, where
Weimar Germany was the government that Hitler destroyed. It was the democracy Hitler destroyed in favor of fascism. It was very, very similar to the United States government, actually, in the way it operates. They had a constitution. Women gained the right to vote the exact same year. They were expanding birth control and abortion access. They were regulating how many guns there were and all kinds of stuff. It was a left-leaning government. It was pretty good, actually. Weimar Germany was. Healthcare and everything. And Hitler came in and led them down the path of fascism, very much like Donald Trump is doing to the United States right now. So Peter Thiel is talking about Weimar Germany here. Let's see what he says.
Things, there are ways it resembles, Weimar Germany in the 1920s.
Very much, yeah.
Where, a lot of the conventional ideas had failed.
Which conventional ideas failed in Weimar Germany? Inflation in Weimar Germany in 1923 was so intensely bad that the Reichsmark, which was their currency at the time, it went from being basically 4 Reichsmarks per US dollar to 8 Reichsmarks per US dollar. That's doubled inflation. And within a year or two, it went to 12 Reichsmarks per dollar, and then 100 Reichsmarks per dollar, and then eventually 4.2 trillion Reichsmarks per dollar. It at that time was the most intense, extreme case of hyperinflation that the world had ever seen. I believe that Hungary saw a more intense case later, but the Weimar Republic dug the German people out of that entire mess with some creative economic maneuvers and things like that. There was nothing wrong with Weimar Germany. It was a phenomenally good government. The only people that talk shit about the Weimar Republic were Nazis. And by the way, what is with this dude's hair? This is like horrific looking. What is going on here?
Ideas had failed, and you look outside the Overton window and things like this. But one way in which we're very different from the early 20th century.
So he says you need to look outside the Overton window. What he's saying is the Weimar Republic sucked, so we needed to look at radical, extreme changes to fix things. And that's what happened. They looked to fascism, extremist, violent fascism, to solve the problems they believed existed. I mean, this is the dude that Elon Musk has worked closely with. These two guys came up together.
Century from 1920s Weimar is that fascism and communism, at the end of the day, were youth movements, and they were movements of violent young men. And there was probably a lot wrong with youth movements.
So the problem isn't necessarily the fascism. It's that it was in its infancy and it needed to evolve into something new, which I guess he believes it has, right? He believes fascism has grown into something new. he is directly responsible for a lot of where the United States is right now in the things that he's funded, the social media campaigns that he's funded, astroturfing stuff, paying people to post, bot farms and all of it. Anyway, yeah, that's Peter Thiel. That's Elon Musk. These people there is no degree to which, there is no bottom for how embarrassing these people can be. It's just wild to see.